She sang to the stars every night, but never expected the stars to sing back. In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a young girl named Alara. Her voice, sweet and pure, was known to all who heard it. But it was not just her voice that captivated people, it was her song. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars began to twinkle in the sky, Alara would climb to the highest hill in the village and sing. She sang not for an audience, but for herself. She sang to the stars, hoping that one night, one star might hear her song and answer her call. It wasn't that she was lonely, her heart was full of warmth and love for her family and friends, but Alara had a secret, a longing deep within her that could never be satisfied by anything or anyone she knew. She dreamed of a love so pure, so true, that it would be written in the stars. A love that would carry her to a place beyond this world, to a realm where only the most extraordinary of souls could meet. One evening, as Alara stood at the top of the hill, her heart swelling with the beauty of the night sky, she began her song, her voice rising into the cool air. The words she sang were simple but filled with longing. "Oh, stars that light the heavens high, grant me a love that will never die. Send me a heart that beats as true. A love that's written just for me, for you." Her voice soared with emotion, echoing through the night, and as the last note lingered in the air, something strange happened. The wind, which had been still, began to stir, and the stars, those brilliant, distant lights, seemed to grow brighter, almost as if they were listening, as if they were responding. Suddenly, a small, bright light fell from the sky, darting down toward Alara. She gasped, stepping back, unsure of what was happening. The light grew closer and closer until it hovered just in front of her, revealing itself to be a glowing bird, its feathers shimmering like stardust. Alara stood frozen, her breath caught in her throat as the bird spoke, its voice a soft melody that seemed to blend with the very essence of the night. "I have heard your song, Alara," it said, its voice gentle and knowing. "The stars have answered your call. Your heart's wish will come true, but it comes with a choice, one that only you can make." Alara's heart raced, her eyes wide. "What do you mean?" she asked, her voice trembling. The bird fluttered its wings, sending a shower of sparkling dust into the air. "I am the messenger of the stars," it explained. "The love you seek has heard your call. But he is not of this world. He is from the realm of the stars, a prince who walks among the constellations, bound by fate to meet you." "Then why have we not met?" Alara asked, feeling a mix of wonder and fear. "Because," the bird replied, "he must come to you. And he can only do so if you are willing to follow him, to leave everything behind and join him in the stars." Alara felt a tremor in her chest. The idea of leaving her home, her family, the life she had known, was both terrifying and exhilarating. But the pull of this strange, cosmic love was undeniable. She could feel it deep in her bones, this was the moment her heart had been waiting for. "But what if I can't find him?" she asked, the fear in her voice evident now. The bird's glow softened, and it flew a little closer, its wings beating a steady rhythm. "Do not fear, Alara. Love like this cannot be lost. But you must choose, remain here and live the life you know, or come with me, and walk among the stars with the one who is destined to love you." Alara stood in silence for a long moment, her mind whirling. She thought of her family, of the simple life she had always known. And then she thought of the love she had always dreamed of, a love written in the stars, eternal and boundless. Finally, she made her decision. With a deep breath, she nodded. "I will go," she whispered. "I will follow him." The bird's glow brightened, and it chirped happily. "Then come with me, Alara. The stars await." The bird led her to the edge of the village, where the land met the sky, and then, in one fluid motion, it darted upward, beckoning her to follow. Alara hesitated for only a moment before she stepped forward, her heart pounding. She took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and in a single leap, she was airborne, lifted by the bird's light. The world below her seemed to fade away as she ascended into the sky. The stars swirled around her, twinkling like diamonds, and she felt as if she were being carried by the very cosmos itself. It was both surreal and beautiful, as if she were walking through a dream. Then, she saw him, a figure standing on a cloud of stardust, his features radiant and ethereal. He was unlike anyone she had ever seen. His eyes shone like twin stars, and his hair glowed like silver strands of moonlight. He was a prince, indeed, but not of this world. He was the star-born prince, destined to meet her. When their eyes met, it was as though the entire universe held its breath. He smiled gently, his voice a soft melody, as though it, too, was born of the stars. "Alara," he said, his voice like music. "I have waited for you." Tears filled her eyes as she approached him. "I never thought I would find you," she whispered. "And now that you have," he replied, his voice full of warmth, "we will never be apart. For love such as ours is written in the stars, and no force can undo it." From that night forward, Alara lived among the stars, walking beside the prince she had always dreamed of. Together, they danced in the sky, their love shining brighter than any star, their hearts beating as one, eternal and unbreakable. The villagers would look up on clear nights and see two bright stars in the sky, side by side, never moving from their place. And in the silence of the night, they would whisper to each other the tale of the star-crossed songbird, whose love reached beyond the heavens. And so, Alara's song continued, no longer sung to the stars, but shared with them.